So I still wonder what we are going to unbox today.
I wonder.
Yeah.
Alright. Welcome to another episode of Level of the LEVI'S. I am John and
Levi.
And we are
Level up
with the LEVI'S. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in. Welcome to another episode. So today we've got a special
surprise from Renato.
That's right. Thank you to Uncle Renato. Thank you. Thanks, man. If you're watching this, I hope you know how much we appreciate it. So the other day, what happened was we got a big box in the mail.
You could see some blood in my face because yesterday I once had a gigantic fall that got my with bloody and that got me to the hospital.
Yes, Levi had a big accident.
Yeah, I had to stay in the hospital till the night. That's from the afternoon to the night.
Yeah, so
I just really wanted to see my mama.
We were in the hospital most of yesterday, and then the week before that, Levi was
As
sick.
I kept
Poor guy.
texting mama.
Yes, so that was
See, the
quite a lot of
most
blood.
messages I said is I love you very much, mama.
That's so sweet. That's because you do. Levi might have a little bit of Levi, you may not talk very clear today because of your lip, and that's okay.
Yeah, I can't say the sounds V, P, and M.
Yeah, and even that, you're still doing a video, aren't you? Like, it's still a bit sore, is it? Or is that okay now?
It takes a bit of time to heal, as it's still a bit sore at the moment.
It's still a bit sore today, yeah?
Yeah.
But he still wants to do a video, so we're doing one today. Alright, so let's get into it.
Let's get into it.
Open that box.
Open that box. With Papa's knife.
So thank you again, Renato. Let's see.
I want the one game.
Ooh. Ooh.
Nemesis.
How do you say this?
Nemesis.
Nemesis. Yes.
This
Do you want to say this name?
game by Adam Kolopinski.
That's right. Published by Awaken Realms, Nemesis, and Rebel. Sorry. It's game published by Awaken Realms and Rebel. Nemesis is a game with creatures that looks like aliens, but it's not. So it's the closest we can get to an alien experience without it being alien.
As the game includes 26 high-quality miniatures, 300 cards, 20 cardboard worm tiles, 200 other components, one two-sided cardboard map.
And a game should be about 14 years plus, so... But we'll see, because the other games you've played is also say 14.
Yeah.
For example, Temple Elementary. It's supposed to be about 60 to 100 minutes, 60 to 120 minutes, which is 1 to 2 hours, for 1 to 5 people. And let's see what's inside.
Let's see what's inside. To do this time today, unboxing.
Now, can I open it, or do you want to open it?
You leave some part first and I open the rest.
That's it. It's quite heavy, isn't it, Levi? Is the box heavy?
Yeah. So heavy. I sometimes couldn't even open it.
Can't even open it sometimes.
Yeah, like now.
Amazing. Been wanting to get this for a long time.
With
Thanks, man.
this.
Okay. Give it to me. Woo. Let's see what's in that.
Nemesis.
Okay, let's see. Out of the box, we have the rule book. Let me.
Game
Okay.
manual.
Don't want to read the rules? Watch the video. I like that. So yeah. This is a game on Kickstarter, created on Kickstarter a few years ago. It received millions of funding. Voted one of the best thematic games out there. So for a sci-fi thematic co-op / survival game, this is number one. At least that's how I view it. I actually backed the Nemesis Lockdown, which is the new project. But that hasn't arrived yet, so super excited to look into this. So as Levi said, yes, this is basic room 1 and
They add additional ones
room
too.
2. So
This
additional
one
rules.
is for the other player.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's have a look at what else is in the box. Okay, we have a lot of tokens. These are the room tokens. So let's open that. Nice. Oh, hold on. Okay. Lots of rooms. So let's see. Let's have a look.
This is the emergency room.
They're pretty
This is the armory room. This is the generator.
room.
This is the fire control system room. This is the surgery room.
What about this one?
This is the laboratory room.
Laboratory.
Laboratory. This is the comms room. This is the nest room.
This is the nest, so I guess that's where aliens gonna come out. I mean, xenomorph are gonna come out.
There's
More
more.
of these.
This is
Maybe we don't
the
need to read through all of it.
monitor.
What do you think? Do you want to read through all of it? You
This
can. All right. Okay.
is the server room. This is the head control system room. This is the command center room. This is the air control room. This is the cabins room. This is the room covered in slime. That's all. These are the rest of the tokens. Rest of the tokens.
Now let's have a look at the character boards. Who's that?
Mechanic.
The mechanic. He's the
Captain.
captain. Let's just do deep voices, isn't it? This is the
Scientist.
yes. Buy more Bitcoin.
Pirate.
555. Is that what they say? This is the
Scout.
scout.
Soldier. Soldier.
Yes, and a whole bunch of other tokens. Oh wait, what is this?
Into the
The
board.
intruder board.
Eggs in the nest. Into the symbols.
I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty cool. This says a box stand. What? What does that do? That sounds awesome. Oh, look at that. Take a cool picture of your game. Take a cool picture of your game box. This is what that is. Wow. All right. Can we try to put it together? Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh. A stand for your game. How cool. Well, this is the next level of thoughtfulness. They even give you a stand for you to take pictures with. Alright. I like it. So, shall we have a look at what's next?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's put that aside. And let's put this together. Okay, let's open it.
Oh, it's a plan.
Sorry? I believe this is a spaceship. Hold on. How's this go? Okay. How does this go? Oh, look at that.
Look at that. It could take the whole table.
No, this is bumpty bumped. Hey, spaceship. This is a spaceship.
That's still bumpty bump.
Yeah, still bumpty bump, but it's okay. So this is the map. So let's have a look at this quickly. I want to see. Let's have a look at how big the map actually is. So we
You could take the whole table.
So this table is 120, which means the map is about a meter wide, and this is about probably 70 centimeters.
70 or 70?
70. So that's how much table space you need.
That could take the whole table.
Yes, depending on the table size. But our table, I think, is just right because it's 120 round table. So this could be in the middle, and you have some space to put the other components. Ooh, now let's see the cool stuff. What is that? Oh, this box brings back memories on Tainted Grail. How things are laid out with thoughtful little bags. An alien bag, I think. It's like the darkness. You don't know what you're gonna draw, so it's all random. This is the randomized bag. So you put all your tokens in there. You put your hand in it, and of course you don't know what you're gonna take out, and that's how they randomize events, I believe. But I haven't played this yet, so
Where do you put this?
I'm just guessing based on logically how games are made. All right. Not that I pretend to know how games are actually made. What's that? You know what this is? Do you know what this is?
It's a constellation card.
Yes. When you get hit by an alien, you get a card and you put the card in here, inside this little box. So that's a little slit here. Allows you to put a card in it. And if you're infected, it will show you.
Yeah.
We've got a map. Yes. A whole bunch of tokens. Yeah.
A whole bunch of
Other tokens that we'll take out, and then we've got 2 trays. We've got a whole bunch of cards, and well, let's have a look at this tray first.
I'll see how you can put cards into this.
Yeah, let's do that later. I would love to. Oh, you know what these are?
Yeah, this is the third thing.
That's right. It is a thoughtful thing. Some special dice. So it's not just 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Effectively, this is a D10.
I think.
But it's 1 to 4 on each side.
D4.
And then a cross and a swipe. I don't know what that means. I guess this is whether an alien attack or miss, something like that, perhaps. And then we've got. Oh, okay. I think it's a hit or miss kind of thing, which we'll find out. Okay, Levi. Quiz. Where have you seen exactly these cubes before? Where?
The red cubes by Tainted Grail.
Ding, ding, ding. Nice one. Exactly. You know why? Because first of all, it's made by the same company, Awakened Realms. I love these red cubes. Red cubes. Whoa.
But in Tainted Grail, they call them universal.
Look at these little counters. This brings back memories when I used to play Magic the Gathering card game. I used to use these to count. All right. Oh, these are okay. These are more plasticky than the ones I remember. Does the job? Do you like these? What do you think of these?
I don't know what they are in the components at the moment.
Okay. True. Yep. Well, we have to refer back to the list. That's easy enough. And we've got some fire tokens. Plastic fire tokens. Love it. Okay.
Like, for example, you're on fire!
Ah! Put out the fire! Put out the fire!
You're on fire!
Ah! Put out the fire! Call 911!
Fire!
Station 19! Help!
You're
Chicago
on
fire!
fire!
Alright, okay.
You are on fire!
Now what are these? What are these? Ah, these are mini stands. Okay, I don't know what they are, but you would put a card on it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, these are silicon, I think. Silicon miniature stands. And they're the best because when it lands on a board, it just sounds nice. And it's less prone to breaking. Yeah, here's a point. Compared to plastic or PVC, this type, it's much more resistant to breaking, snapping. That's thoughtful.
So,
Why don't you just take it off me?
red, green, blue, white, orange, purple.
Yes, 6 colors here. Which was your favorite color?
Red.
Okay.
It's colorful love.
Colorful love. All right.
For example, I love you, Mama.
This is already another thoughtful sign of game design, a good tray design. You can just put things exactly where you need them, and you can just grab them to put on the table. So that's nice.
Many examples of this. You are on fire
I
again.
am. And what is this? This is like a warning, a radiation token. I'm going to regret I didn't read the book before I unbox it, but I guess that's the point of unboxing. I don't know what I'm unboxing into.
You're on fire. You are on fire.
What do you think this is? Have a look.
Oh, I don't know what they are. It could be.
I know what these are. These are sound tokens, I think. Yeah? Sound tokens.
Fire area.
Yes. So,
Fire area.
so because in the spaceship you want to make as little sound as possible, otherwise you're going to wake up these nasty intruders. Let's have a look at the intruders next.
2 people with a lot of threes.
Check this out, Levi.
Go out! Oh, just wow, 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 oh, just wow.
Okay, let's continue. Now, before we dig into the minis, which Levi is not as much of a fan of, let's get into the cards.
See the card that insert into these? Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, 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 yes. Yeah, 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 yes.
Is that the song Hot Cross Buns?
Yes.
Let's continue. Okay, so we have a whole bunch of cards. We've got item cards, green item cards, yellow item cards, lots of yellow item cards, quest item, okay, auto loader, armor. Okay, so we've got character quest items. That's cool. Mechanics, we've got starting items. Yeah, okay, cool. And then intruder weakness. So you can learn about the weakness of the intruders so we can do something about them. Cool. Coordinates, lots of coordinates, more items, crafted items, ammunition, cards, tactics cards we can play maybe. And a whole bunch of them. We've got intruder attack cards.
They could be like constellation. It's constellation.
Contamination.
Intruder dog.
Regeneration. This art style is very much like Tainted Grail, well, made by the same people, so that makes sense. Can you read what that says?
Egg protection. Resolving an encounter for each character who is in the nest, who is carrying an intruder.
Intruder egg. Okay, well, that's cool. And hatching. Regeneration.
Discard one egg from the intruder ward. Any characters in the nest one whose players have no action cards left are infested by lava. If no character was infested, put a lava token into the intruder bag.
Nice, so that's very clear. And then all of these intruder attack cards, I guess, depending on whether you're lucky or not, you get hit by a various combination of these.
Intruders.
So intruder card. And these are serious wounds. Serious. Yeah? Do you mind?
Yeah.
This is serious. And then we've got events. Yes. Events. Now, let's have a look at these ones. So what do we got? We've got action cards. Action. 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 The whole deck is action cards. I guess someone will be doing a whole lot of action. So for example, search. Reduce the item counter by 1. Draw 2 item cards of the same color as the room you're in. Pick one and discard the other. Alright, so lots of things that you can do. What are you looking for?
Contamination cards.
Yes.
That fit in these.
That's
These.
That's right, because when you get hit by one of these guys, they're gonna contaminate you, like make you dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. If they are contaminated, there'll be a word infected on it. There's no word infected, so let's try it. What is that word?
Infected.
Yeah, so they're contaminated. That's that. Okay. Very cool. Now this is a rough estimate of how much table space you'll need, because they're all different cards. That means they'll all need to be laid out on the table. So that's certainly something to consider. All right. So how do we put this back? Oh, how about that? That's thoughtful. Empty space for sleeved cards. Look at that. Empty space for sleeved cards. So there's a slot here with engraved writing that says empty space for sleeved cards. Now that's thoughtful, because we have talked about it last time. Sometimes the box is so tiny and packed, you can't put anything back in them properly after you sleeve the cards. But in this case, that's been thought of. Nice.
What is this?
That's to check whether someone's contaminated. We just did it before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really love it.
Oh, no! No! It broke. Dun dun dun!
I guess that
His arm came off. Dun dun! His arm came off. We just opened it. His arm came off. Oh my goodness. No worries. I've got plastic glue. So we'll do that later.
Oh.
First up. Wow, this guy's scary. Look at this one.
No.
I think that could be Alien Queen. It's half of my face. And when I put it next to Levi's face, it's most of Levi's face. Yeah!
Ah!
Yeah!
Ah!
Wait, how about two at the same time?
Ah!
Alright, okay. They're super detailed. I'm not sure how fragile they are since I broke one already. But, oh,
I guess we aren't viewing it here.
Yeah, so I have to glue them back and I have to put them back with care. What do you think?
It's pretty scary.
It is pretty scary. It's pretty cool. It's very cool. It's very cool.
It's like, this is like a scanner for contaminations.
That? Yes,
Yeah,
it is.
It's a scanner.
That's exactly what it is. There are lots of other tokens. Well, actually, I do want to have a look at the player components. So there are a few of these guys.
Miniatures!
So one last thing, I just realized I didn't break it. See, that's the important thing. It is another xenomorph, right? Another xenomorph that we didn't look at had a broken arm. So it had nothing to do with me. Not my fault, Renato. It came out of the box broken. So, quick wrap up of unboxing of Nemesis. I expect pretty much about the same quality from Awakened Realms. Of course, this is a premium game, like it costs a significant amount of money, whether you buy this from Kickstarter or if you bought this in retail. But the thing is, you're going to get amazing quality game components for that. But that's not just what you pay for. So a big part of what you pay for, or what I perceive, is the game design, how all the components are made and how they're made together. So let's put some little bits together and help to illustrate that. First of all, the rulebook is nicely laid out. I've just had a quick flip through of it. It's concise. It's much smaller than some games I've seen. I'm quoting you, Steam Forge Games. I mean, going through those books takes a long time. I think this is going to be much easier to read. Everything's laid out in the way they should be. So as you're going through a particular action or scenario, you can just jump to that area. And of course, I love this. That means I'm not going to be making a video about this. So here it says, if you don't want to read the rules, just watch that video. And I like that a lot, because in my experience and the friends I play with, it's so much easier to learn a game from watching a video. And then these models also have amazing quality. Look at the size of this versus the size of a Survivor. Epic. So considering that everything came with the box, you don't have to go out there and buy more components, which, I mean, some games do that. Typically now they'll sell you upgrade components or premium components that you have to buy, where this all comes in one box. Okay, does it justify the cost? Well, maybe. That depends on how you look at it. So the first thing is, this game tray is great. Now for the people who played with games that has miniatures, I'm looking at you guys, Simon, Steam Forge Games. I'm a big fan of games of minis. So thinking about how the Simon ones work, they're not bad, but storing them is a pain because they tend to break a lot. So for example, one of my favorite multiplayer games and one of Levi's favorite game, Blood Rage. The minis are great, but the boxes that stores them are terrible. They break so easily. After a few plays, your box is going to be in pieces. Now, that's not going to be the case for these guys. All right, so that's the first thing. So second point is how you store the game components. So some games, they're all over the shop. They give you a few bags. And so what tends to happen is every time you get them out, you have to spread them all across the table, or you're going to buy a lot of these little bags and somehow manage them by yourself. Now, I can see that this game, they have really thought it through, even to the part where they've got extra space for sleeved cards. Great, very thoughtful, easy to do and also easy to miss. The fact that it included it, worth saying. And then all these little parts for these components, I think it's great, because I can imagine some of the other box games I have, they're just all over the place. That means you couldn't need a lot of these, or you need to buy your separate components. I'm thinking about something like game trays, X-trays, or, well, I mean, there are tons of those. Little plastic containers that can be used for storage and also for play. Well, I mean, that just costs you more money and more time to get organized and all of that. I'm still going to have the problem of, once I start to play this game, I'm going to have to put all these bags, pull them out on the table, and then find a place to put them. But that's okay, because a lot of the other components are already separated. Now, I'm thinking about a game like what we had recently. So, for example, Alter Quest. I like how they lay things out, but the way they store the components is just you put them all into a box, which means when you play, you're gonna have to, there'll be a huge mess to go through everything. So what I ended up doing was buying my own plastic containers, which of course doesn't fit in the box. Yeah, all sorts of pain. So I'm glad they did this. This is seriously thoughtful. So they come with their own card stands. I have spent money to buy extra card stands and various Kickstarter components because I think that improves the quality of life for gaming. These guys, they just give it to you out of the box. Why doesn't everyone do this? Well, I guess if everyone did it, then it wouldn't be special. But so thanks guys for more stands. I think we've showed before they even gave a little piece of cardboard for you. Take a cool picture of your game for you to show off the game components. I mean, that's pretty cool. The quality of these cards are fantastic. So they're quite a bit thicker than the normal card game. So that means they're gonna last you quite a bit longer. And also the artwork is very nicely. Hi Levi, you wanna join back up? Join back in? They're thick, so you don't have to worry about them being destroyed easily. But of course I'm gonna sleeve them, particularly of a game of this price range. We want to look after the components. And then last but not least is this innovative, let's say innovative
scanner that scans these X and contamination cards.
That's right, it scans the contamination cards, and that is very cool. So I'm going to give you some cards, Levi, to scan.
Some contamination
Yes.
cards.
These cards are so thick, they're just nice to feel and nicely printed.
Thank you.
One at a time, carefully. Yeah. The money they've put to manufacture these, because it's going to be just as easy to introduce a game card that has got half the quality of these cards. So I guess that's also now part of what you pay for. I'm so excited to be playing this with other people, with Levi and my friends, and maybe my wife as well. We actually talked about this game. Is it infected?
No?
Nope. Okay. It's actually about a year ago. I did tell my wife about this. This sci-fi game is amazing. It's got a thriller, and she might be interested to play this.
Not infected?
So maybe this is a game can get your partner and friends who doesn't normally play to get into playing board games with you too.
Nope. Not
So
infected?
super looking forward to that. Levi is going through the infected components because when you get hit, this is a cool game design, yeah? When you get hit, you get a contamination card. Now some cards would make you infected. Now as you play them or lay them out on your character, other players won't be able to see whether you're infected or not. So you might want to infect them as well.
So if you like the game and this if you like the game and this component, subscribe this video for subscribe this channel for more other videos.
Yes! We'll see you next time.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Wait, is there going to be a little dance as well?
Yep.
Thank you. Thank you. How's your lip? Sorry?
It all takes time for our teeth to heal, so it's still sore for the moment.
I see. Yeah, it must be.
Thank you for watching. See you later.
Bye!